Do we go left? I see no signs. Do we go right? Can't decide. Do we turn back? Do we turn back? It's in your face. First up to mine. What did the days end up in time? How do we fall? How did we fall? Do we go left? I see no signs. Do we go right? Can't decide. Do we turn back? Do we turn back? It's in your face. First up to mine. What did the day end up in time? How do we fall? How did we fall?
Good morning. Hello. I hope everybody is having a nice Friday today, and we are continuing with more Satisfactory. And hello Weasel. Good morning. Great stuff. So I definitely am hooked on this game, and we will try to unlock most of the things that we can during today, or 2 of today's streams. Let's go for it. Morning is a little rough, but I have a big cup of tea, so that will help. Let's go for it. Oh, the game goes pretty quickly, which is nice. Continue. I wonder which game it will actually continue. I hope the yesterday's one. Pink. Okay, I believe indeed this is the game from yesterday, so luckily it didn't take the older one, the testing one. Okay, so let's have a lovely morning of checking our things. I believe we managed to unlock some stuff yesterday, just before we finished. Yes, this is a space elevator, which will be used for some later tiers and milestones in the hub. Very good, very good. It needs 500 to 500 of concrete, 250 on iron plates, 400 rods, 1,500 wires. Okay, so that calls for quite a bit of production. Okay, miners, power. We can now craft biomass burners with 20 megawatts. That is nice. Logistics, foundations, walls, wall door. Alright, so we have just walls with doors, but we saw that we can already unlock walls with conveyor belt openings, so that's another thing. Jeez. That throat. And we also tried to build a lookout tower, and it is there. It has a nice view. Great stuff. So currently we are mining copper, iron and limestone. And what we could do, I'm wondering which tiers and milestones we can actually finish fairly quickly, and from there I was thinking that we will actually build a production hall, possibly, to see how that works. Put down some foundations, get some ramps up, some walls and stuff. Could be nice. Okay, so here are the conveyor splitter and productivity display, and we need 200 plates, 200 rods, 500 wires. We should do that fairly quickly. Let's use what we have. We don't have much. Good. And also we were researching some stuff. Okay, the analysis of paleberries completed. So please choose a new specimen in the list to begin a new analysis. Message.
Paleodictyoptera berries, or paleberries, can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Alright. Which scanner was it? Because this is ore scanner and we already unlocked scanning for nuts. Interesting. So for the easy ones, we need 10 more of alien carapace to actually progress that research further, and we can put 10 flower petals in for more, so let's do that. We surely have a lot of petals. Let's see what it does. 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Okay, let's put them back because I'm not gonna carry them around. And even the berries, because we have nuts with us if we need some healing. And I believe we now can craft biofuel. So biofuel needs biomass as resource. Okay, we will need to get leaves as well. Let's have a look what we have already available so that we can unlock the milestone maybe. We have a lot of iron plates, and I can change this to rods now. It would be an option to have a splitter. This will only produce ingots, right? It was iron ingot or copper ingot. So if we did this and split this conveyor belt with the conveyor splitter that we will unlock with the next milestone, we should then move this here. We can craft another constructor right there, and we will be able to produce plates and rods at the same time. Nice. Okay, maybe that's a project for us. A little thing that is worrying me is, the power poles. That's what was wrongly set up yesterday as well, but we fixed it. Let's have a look. Wires should be here. 492 wires. That's very nice. And we should possibly do the same thing here. So we will split. I'm thinking if it is worth splitting the mining. So that already the mining conveyor belt is split into two smelters. Of course that will need more and more energy. So more and more burners and more biomass. I wonder if there will be an automatic biomass or leaves or whatever gatherer, so that we won't need to do it manually and then craft them into something else. Okay, let's input these. We have 500, that's great, and we don't have enough plates, but we have them there, so let me take all of them. Take all. There are big buttons in the middle and I keep forgetting about them. Take everything. Like this, and am I blind? Oh, these are ingots, these are not plates. Well then. So anyway, we need more rods, more plates. And there is, yeah, it's pointless to craft new new constructors or new. What happened? All the fuel is gone. Insert fuel. Indeed. As I was saying, more fuel is needed. So now we only found wood here hanging from the rocks, but I believe we can also unlock the chainsaw and then get rid of some trees and get more wood for biomass. That would surely help us. And if you hear some tapping, of course Albus is roaming around. Because we are all at home today, so yeah, he wants to see us all. Okay, let's pick everything up. Any wood maybe? Apologies. Any wood anywhere? Okay, a little bit. Nice. Maybe some wood still up here, or not? Wow, I can climb this, really? Oh, I didn't know we can climb. That is surely something new. Look at that. Wowza. A little bit further and we can get completely up, or we will die. Okay, we won't. No fall damage. In any case, I don't really like that fall. Jumping is interesting. Sometimes it really jumps high, but this time it... There we go. Didn't take me that high. Great. A little bit more here and a little bit here. Careful. We can pick up wood again. This is a long jump. But we did it. And what is that? Mercer sphere, work in progress. Okay, we have it. A weird alien thing with an impossibly smooth surface. Work in progress. Analyzing this will not give you anything. Okay, thanks for the heads up. Good. but we found it. And look at that view. That is a lovely view. Is there just one of those huge flying things flying around? Yep, I guess it's just one. So probably the great performance of the game is really caused by not too many objects overall. But that might change in case we start building a lot of our processing plants and stuff like that. So okay, let's try. Damage. Okay, so that was high enough to damage us. Good to know. So since, well, we have no power here, do we have power anywhere? Well, that's not great. Let's take all the leaves and let's have a look. Yeah, we can create biomass. And we will immediately also create biofuel. And hopefully that will be much better. Too bad I need to do that by hand right now because we have no power. Almost there. Great, so now leaves. There we go, and biofuel out of that as well. Great, so how much did we get? 200, another 216, I guess. Okay, so that should be enough to power 2. There we go. And the other one as well. This one has still biomass in it, but most probably there was not enough power being produced to power everything up. So let's fill this one up with biofuel as well. Exactly. Nice. So now we have 60 megawatts and we are consuming 26. So that is great. Interesting. Lovely. So we are producing further. And okay, we needed more plates and also more rods. So anyway, it's good that we're producing rods right now. No matter. What if I take this away and give it biofuel? That should work. And we will store this little work in progress item. Mercer sphere. Sounds interesting, like Matt Mercer. We have a little bit of wood and we have more wood here. We have a lot of copper, some coal, iron ore. All of that should be processed, but yeah, I'm not sure how exactly right now. Either by hand, maybe. We should possibly also process that by hand, because why not? A lot of copper here, a bit of coal, few leaves. Let me leave that as well. And yeah, we can create a little bit more biomass and biofuel. I will put that immediately into this burner. Okay, so it can last longer. What did it say? 60 megawatts capacity, 26 consuming. Okay. Nice. And now we can actually process this iron into ingots anyway. We have our smelter and constructor, but they are doing another stuff, so we can leave that to create iron rods, and I can create iron plates by hand to make it a little faster. Okay, this takes a lot of time. So let's create plates. This is a little faster. Nice. So we should have enough as far as I'm looking at it. Yep, and this one as well. So we have 200 complete and we need more rods. How are we on rods? Let's check. 58. It's not that fast. It might be faster by hand. Yep, I will try to create more. So we need 70. I will create more because we will most probably need them for crafting anyway. There we go. Great.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Great stuff. So we need to wait for that to return. Oh no, this we already unlocked. So the analysis of flower petals is complete. Please choose a new specimen in the list.
R&D wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for two things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Okay, so you should not be dating because you are on a 24/7 surveillance. And we need 7 more alien carapaces to research that a little further. So pod will return in a minute and a half. And what we wanted to do is I need to check. Whoa, there was a little hiccup of the game. 3 of 4 on this one, so this is good because we need another power pole, which we can possibly put here for the time being. I will connect it up to here, which is great. I am really happy that we had 1 slot left on that one. And I can create a splitter here. I can split this up, create another smelter, which we immediately can. We will turn it around. Okay. And let's see how those conveyor belt splitters work. Logistics, conveyor splitter. So splits conveyor belts in 3. Unfortunately, I think we will need to destroy this conveyor belt. But can I take the ore? I probably shouldn't bother about that. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it... Yep, it stopped here where we put the conveyor pole. Now we can put the splitter. What are we missing? Oh, 2 cables. Like that. A little bit more cable. Let's get it done, and we can then create the conveyors to both of the smelters. Okay, nice. Conveyor here. Let's put a conveyor there, like this. And also here. Awesome. We need to power this up. There we go. And this one should also create iron ingots. Good. We should be good with power still, right? Let's check. Okay, 60, 30, 34. Okay. And now so we have this container here or something. This was the exit of the container, so I probably will create the similar setup on the opposite side. Shouldn't hurt. Because I was thinking if we can put everything in one container, but I don't think so because it has just one input. So from the other side, from the rear, it has its exit, so it is still one material that needs to go through. Okay, good. So, production, constructor. Of course, we don't have the reinforced iron plates. How many things do I have on me? Let's have a look what we need for those. Reinforced iron plates. Yeah, those needed screws, so let's do this. And we can create 3. That will be enough. Awesome. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Sorry. I forgot to turn it. There we go. And yes, it will need to be this way, like that. Nice. Conveyor belts. And what about the storage container? Can't afford, we need rods, and we should have rods. There we go. Huge amount of rods. Doop, 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 doop. Boink. Storage container. Okay, this is the input. The models are really huge. It's difficult to align, really. There we go. And of course we need power. And if we power it up, we wish to create plates here. How are we doing on power? 30 out of 60. Did something finish up? Well, none of these should ever finish up unless there is no fuel. So... oh, okay, a nice amount of concrete right there. And how are we doing on biofuel? That is really lasting a long time. I really love it. It's much better than the average bear. And I guess even the flora is actually regrowing at a certain rate. All the plants are reappearing. So that's really good. And I believe I should be getting the chainsaw next. To properly get some trees down and get biomass out of wood. And then getting into biofuel, and that will be much better for us. Have a steady fuel supply and steady power supply. Would be awesome. Okay, this is picking up leaves and petals, which is also good because we need leaves for fuel. There's a lot of them, but I believe more leaves drop off the bushes. Look at that meadow full of flowers. We're just destroying it. No worries, it will respawn. Okay. Is this also respawned? I didn't notice. Nope. Nothing on it. And look at that happily humming miner. Very nice. So this is our first splitter ever, so we are nicely splitting the resources, and you can see that, yeah, now the distance between two nodes is much greater, so maybe with another miner, if we unlock it, the yield will be better, so we will get into a better situation. How many are left here? 3 or 4, so we should actually leave that, because if we will need to connect up more power poles, we need 1 slot anyway. Look, paleberry. Okay, so I believe the cargo pod is back, and we should have unlocked a productivity display. With this upgrade, you can see the efficiency of each building. Where? In the building? I don't know, but I forgot that we should heal ourselves because we dropped off that high mountain, and we should eat. Ah, okay, let's eat all the nuts. Okay, some healing, that is nice, and well, I guess I will create fuel by hand. And just have a little run around if we can refill our burners. Okay. Let's have a little look. Good, 168 here. Let's put it to 200. And we can fill this up. And we would need more, unfortunately. So where was the milestone with the chainsaw? Object scanner berry. We need 2 berries. We can unlock that immediately. I still haven't found where is the scanner for that. Because actually the normal scanner is just ores, isn't it? Yep, so it seems. Oh, so V is the flashlight. Okay, we have some unread emails, of course. Analysis complete, everything we... Auger remains analyzed. Additional samples are required for Anti to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. Oh, that's from the alien carapace. Yep. Okay, freighter re-entry. Good. Space elevator. So we might as well check it out in due time. Conveyor walls, and where did I see that? Obstacle clearing. That's it. What is these 10? It's 10 reinforced. Okay, let's select this milestone because I want a chainsaw. We have many rods. We have just normal plates, a little bit of wire, a little bit of cable. What is this? This is wood and a few leaves and a lot of flower petals, which we still don't know what to use for, unfortunately. Okay, so let's check the iron rod situation over here. Okay, nice. Okay, always forgetting about the take all button. And nice, we have 100 plates. We should have a look at the wire as well. There should be quite a few. Oh, it's glowing orange, so it's actually full. $498 wires. That's odd. I should probably create one storage container here as well. I just put it on this side. Yoink! And now we can have all the storage we want. Look at those spools. Great stuff. Okay, and 250 wires. We have those. And we can possibly create 50 cables as well. I will create a few more so that I will have them on hand when I need them. Okay, nice. Let's complete that milestone. And 10 reinforced plates. Screws! Screws and more screws. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and let's create 10 of those. Nice. Okay, we are missing a few rods. Almost there. Almost. That should do it. Gimme my chainsaw.
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
Where is my chainsaw? I hope it will bring me the chainsaw. Or should I find it somewhere? It's not in my lockers and not in my toilet. But Mom, molecular analysis machine. There's still no interaction with these. I hope I'm not missing anything. I hope I'm not missing unloading this this little cargo pod as it returns. Production, power, foundations, walls, organization. We will see. Hey there, Albus. Albus came for a visit. Oh, what are you doing here? I don't want to hurt you, because I believe you will create a mess out of me. Overgrown giraffe. Whoa. That was Albus for some reason. Okay, we still have quite a few biofuel in this one, and 3 more minutes until re-entry. Is there anything new we can craft that we have not looked at yet? Foundations probably. 8 times 4, 8 times 2. So if we were to create a hole, it would most probably be here. So this is the height that it's still on. I don't believe there is a way to adjust the height. Nope, I can just rotate. And I guess I need to just... Whoa! Yeah, I can only place them next to each other. Like this, and let's check the ramp. An 8 times 4 ramp. Okay. So this is how it looks like. Neat and flat. Enough of flat surface, not like Astroneer, right? This is interesting. Like, many more ingots coming this way and not that many coming this way. Not sure why. This is efficiency? Efficiency 52%. How efficient the production is compared to the current max production speed. %, and this is at 50 as well. What's happening? Power is fine. So the efficiency might be due to lower amount of materials coming in. At least that's what I think. Okay, let's have a look at this. But I want to take the nuts if they're spawned. There are no nuts. Jesus. Oh! I was looking at the shadow, and this is the shadow. Okay, just checking, but I actually cannot get into that cargo pod, so I believe I was not meant to unload it or anything. So, where is my chainsaw? Oh, I might know where it is. A workstation I forgot about. An object scanner. Which needs 4 reinforced plates and 3 beacons, and we can craft beacons from all of these. We'll need them, so let's create a few. And chainsaw needs 10 reinforced plates and more stuff, but all need iron rods, screws, cables. Okay. Doop doop doop. Let's get all the constructed materials we have. Nice. I will take a little bit of concrete because we might continue with building that whole production facility. I don't know for what yet, but we shall see. We might actually deconstruct everything and rework it into the hull, into the factory. Okay, nice. More rods. Take all. Take all as well. So, makes me wonder if there is just 3 basic materials: iron, copper, limestone for now, because most of the other stuff is craftable out of that, right? At least for now. We need many more screws. Gonna screw ourselves a little. How many? Okay, for now it should be fine. Maybe a little more, maybe 15 reinforced plates. That will be the target for the start, for both the scanner and the chainsaw. And probably we will need more, because they were the part of the blueprints of both, I guess. Okay, we have quite a few. We needed cables. Let's go have a look. So, object scanner. Yoink. How does it work? Ah, okay. Power slugs. I didn't even know we can scan for those. Maybe we cannot. Berry. Scanning for berry. It's beeping. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I guess this is how it works. It makes a beeping sound when you are fairly close. I hope for something better. Oh, raw quartz. What's that good for? So this and also coal we only saw as a random node, not as a proper vein that you could put a miner on. Okay, I'm curious. So now we actually know that there are not just limestone, iron and copper. There might be something more. I'm just refueling, you know, because it is needed. We will definitely need it. Tum 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 tum. Bork bork. Kinda got into that refueling mood, right? Picking everything up. Oh, here we have a nice view of our facility. Nice. Anything interesting? Anything deadly? I hope not. So far we have seen the small animals which attack you. These big ones, these overgrown giraffes, or as I would like to call them, the mist creatures, because it really looks like something from the mist. And the flying one. Oh, more nuts. Okay, I'm up for more nuts. And there are even more nuts right there. I'm just gonna take them. We went on a little stroll right here. Borky bork. Well, restless day again for Albus. But what can we do? So that's why I was saying earlier that the morning was a little rough. Okay, pure limestone. Albus is crazy for some reason. Okay, we're gonna have to calm him down, so just give us a second. I'll be right back. All right, we continue. Sorry about that. Okie dokie. So we picked quite a bit of leaves, haven't we? 500. In order for proper power in the base, I am considering first processing the fuel. So let's do that. I was thinking if it would be better to actually create a constructor to process this, but it's maybe easier to do it by hand, just like that. It's fairly fast anyway, as we look at it. And the biomass wood is really fast, really. So now create the biofuel. It's 2 biofuels per 4 biomass units. Good, that should really fill up all of 3 biomass burners, and maybe I will need to craft another one. There we go. Done. Great. Well, I probably need to create this concrete anyway, because there is nothing else to do with the limestone for now. Okay, what else? Whoops, nothing else. Let's fill them up. 200, 160, 200, and what about the third one? I put this one a little bit out of the way, right? Is there a bit of leaves right inside it? It was. Okay. How sweet. So, we forgot to craft the chainsaw, right? So this should make things much easier. Oh, look at that. Okay, and it actually needs biofuel. If you see it in the lower left corner, it shows me I have 88. But let's try it. "86 wood, 134 leaves, and maybe some petals." Okay, okay. Nice. Much better. Okay, let's cut that down. Maybe I can even use it as a weapon? Weapon? 30 wood. Very nice. So how much did we get already? 40 wood, 140 wood. A lot of leaves. That means a lot of biofuel and a lot of, well, a lot of biomass and a lot of biofuel, right? Just clearing up a little. Very nice. Okay, good. And actually this beacon is... it is a consumable. Okay, so you can place down a beacon in case you have something far away. Okay. Will you look at that? It's a consumable, I suppose. What was the description on it? Okay, slot hand consumable. Used to mark areas of interest displayed on your compass with the color and name you set for it. Finally. Not just color, it has a name. Good. So we have a little bit of rock quartz. Rock quartz is processed into quartz crystals, which are used for radio and quantum technology. Okay, okay, maybe we can see a little bit of that. So tier 1 remains as conveyor walls, so let's select that milestone. Plates, rods, wire, the usual stuff. I believe I need to stash some things. The object scanner, well, okay, let's keep it on. I will leave the beacon here, the raw quartz, all the flower petals. We will need to process this into biomass and biofuel. I will definitely keep the chainsaw with me. And I should keep some biofuel as well, just for me. Okay, let's process what we have. Process the leaves. Process the wood. And I hope we will have biofuel for days. Okay, great. And biofuel now. Bum bum padum bum. Elevator music. Maybe. Is in order, or maybe a sip of tea. This will hopefully last us for a long time, so I will not need to go gathering for biomass or for leaves or whatever for the foreseeable future. So we have over 550 now. 600. Oh, that is great. I'm so happy about that. And it was just a few trees. So let's put it here. 200, another 200. Like that and that. And I actually would keep these 97. I will drop the rest of the leaves and wood here, because it's all nice. One of these days I will need to process this ore into something, into ingots. Okay, that's great. I guess we should create another burner. We are missing rods. Of course, we have one more slot left on this, right? Do we? We do. So we will need to create another power line right here, or another power pole. Right here. I will put the burner somewhere next to this rock, because we don't need to have the burner in a production hall possibly. If we craft it and create a larger one. But at least we will bring more power into the power grid for the time being. That would be just nice. So, what were we missing for the burner? We need plates, rods, wire. Let's take all that has been produced. Okay, plates. Jumpy jump. We have rods here. A lot of rods. And wire. And we are totally creating wire right there. A lot of it. Great. So we have enough materials also for the power pole. Because we will, we will get the pole here. Like this. And now we will create a biomass burner somewhere in here. Okay, I guess this is the front. Like this. And what we can do from this power line to this, so that we have 3 more slots here, and from the power line to the burner, and let's fill the burner with with biomass, and we have now 80 megawatts of capacity in the whole power grid, and that should be great. Also for some foreseeable future, right? Even though it's not neatly organized or anything, the cables are everywhere, but I don't really care. Let's try to make this a little wider. We have a lot of concrete, so shouldn't worry about it. Okay, looking good. Maybe a few more ramps than just one. Whoops. Okay, nice, like this. So far so good. And I will just think about what we will put in the factory or in the hall later on. So, our milestone still needs plates and rods. Plates and rods. There we go. We will have conveyor walls, because
Milestone reached. To ensure optimal use of space, navigation and tidiness, R&D have developed stairs and conveyor walls.
thank you. So it will be back in roughly 2 minutes, 1.5. Oh, already some new. Stairs left, stairs right. Logistics. Production. Anything else? Yeah, all the walls. And these are conveyor walls, so you have the lovely opening for 3 conveyors here. Wall conveyor, perpendicular. Ah, okay, so it will go along the wall. And this is a gate. Okay. Show me how the gate looks like. Wow. Sweet. Wall door. Okay, a gate is better. I don't know if it can be closed somehow, or maybe not. And our lovely cargo pod is returning. There we go. And what will it bring us? I believe the tier unlocked only conveyor walls. Okay, so it was unlocked immediately. I didn't need to wait for the pod to return. The pod seems to be just a cooldown, so that you will not be able to unlock everything at once. Something like that. I'm not even sure, but it looks like it. Okay, so we have everything in tier 1. What about tier 2? Part assembly. Assembler. That will be something new. And there is considerable amount of materials needed, also a lot of cables. We have jump pads, walkways, and color gun. Color gun paints factory buildings and vehicles. The color can be adjusted prior to painting. Lovely. Complete space elevator phase 1. We need to start with the space elevator. We really need. So here it is. How large is it? It's really large. So maybe this is the space for the space elevator. Or not really. Jeez. Wow, this is huge. I'm thinking how much wider will this hole need to be to actually put it on it. We can try. Oh, what was that? Foundation. Gotta be careful about that placement. Okay, and this is not good. This is really not too good. So already this is not good. Okay, so we have 4. We can bind this to 5. There we go, bound to hotbar. I can't really change the elevation. Oh well. Hey there, space elevator. Okay, one thing is that floor is too steep. It could come here, but I can't afford it. Okay, good to know. I'm thinking that we will put this away. Oh, this is at the to-do list. Nice, so this is how it works. I saw that remark somewhere before, but I kind of forgot about it. But we can actually put things to to-do list. I need rods, I need iron plates. So there are 2 options to go now. We can finish tier 2, which we might need to do anyway. And then we will need to go for the space elevator before we can unlock additional tiers. So that is how the system works as far as I see. Let's put all the rods there, all the plates. We need a lot of wires. Okay, we completed the wire step at least. And we need a lot of cables. So let's check our production. Production is steady, and I doubt that even if we had more smelters or constructors, it would be any faster. I guess these are actually two places for a mine. So I should put another miner next to this. And we will actually get rid of the splitter. Could be. That's a food for thought. Let's do this and this and this. Okay, and still not complete, but almost the rods are done, but just a little bit more. We needed cables, so we will need wire. It was 100 cables. Can we have those? We can. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that's fast, so we will do it like this. By hand. Good. There we go. The step is complete, so we just need a few more rods and a lot more plates. Maybe this is the time to process my iron into ingots. So I really like the system that you see the current milestone and you can add something to to-do list and you see it on the right side as well. Because it would be very painful to run around finding out what you actually needed. Okay, so this is manual assist into our production. This is out of all the graphs, sorry. I need to get rid of the iron anyway. Dup dup da dup dup da dup dup. Just a bit more and we'll be done. Almost there. 10, 9, 8 and done. Okay, and we are creating plates. Okay, but even those 100 something will not be enough for the milestone. But we have automation going on, right? All right, that step is done, and let's hand it in. Plates and some more plates. Where are they? There they are. Good morning. Hello, True Tempo. And yeah, good morning to Albus as well. He's not a good boy this morning. That much I can tell. But he surely might say hi to you very soon. Well, how are you today, True Tempo? How is your morning or day? Doop 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 doop. Okie dokie, so we needed more plates. Yeah, no, rods. Sorry. Yeah, a bit more rods to complete that milestone. But also plates. So let's check. We should now be completing the rods, that's fine, and we just need a few more iron plates. There we go. It might be enough, I'm not sure. So it's been a slow morning for sure, and I believe I'm getting a little lost in the Satisfactory category on Twitch. But that's just fine, because I'm enjoying the game anyway. So, it is going well. I tried something new called ASMR. It's interesting for sure. Oh, well, I know what that is, but it's not my jam. So, you were obviously listening to some sounds, silent sounds being made or something like that. As far as I know, it might work with some people, but not at all with others. Alright, so now we unlocked what is new. We have assembler. Crafts 2 parts into another part. Can be automated by feeding parts into it with a conveyor belt connected to the input. The produced parts can be automatically extracted by connecting a conveyor belt to the output. Of course, that's the usual stuff. But it needs... Damn it, it needs modular frame. Needs 4 rotors and cables. Where do I craft that? Just a second. There is some issue with Albus. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm very sorry for that. Today is not a good day for Albus, really. He's completely misbehaving, so one of these teenage dog days, I believe. Alright. So, did we unlock... Yeah, we have the new parts here in the crafting bench. So rotor needs iron bars and screws. And modular frame needs, of course, reinforced plates and iron rods. Okie dokie. Reinforced plates needed screws as well, so let's create a lot of screws. It would be interesting to see what the assembler actually assembles. So we need 3, 4... Oh, I should add it to the to-do list right now, because... Whoops. So this is how it works. So I will remove the space elevator for now, and I will work on the assembler. We need 4 rotors, so let's create 4 rotors. Okay. Can create just 1 modular frame. And we need 2 more. We need a lot of cables, so... Oh, the cables are done, sorry. My bad. And for the modular frame, yeah, a lot of screws, I guess. Reinforced plate. What am I missing? I'm actually missing iron plates. Okay. Our cargo pod is returning. And we should have... Whoa! The conveyor belt is pulling me. Pushing me. I will take what we have crafted in the meantime, and let's take the plates as well. There, it will help us a little. Let's get back to crafting. Good. We will still need more. I believe we are low on... yeah. Oh no, we are low on screws. I thought we were low on plates. So screws are fine. We can replenish that stock very easily. So one more modular frame, and we will need one more. So 3 more iron plates. 1, 2, 3. And 1 modular frame. And we have everything we need for an assembler. So let's craft it here next to... I'm gonna put it down still because I wanted to put the space elevator on this platform if we can. I'm not sure. We will try. And let's check what the assembler is about. Okay, so 2 inputs and 1 output. I can actually just try it here, because we can deconstruct it if we want and if we need. And create a power line. And let me see what this actually creates. Okay. It can create the parts that I made it out of. Okay. That's really interesting. So anyway, I'm just learning how things work, right? So we have the containers with plates, and here are the plates and there are the rods. So those can possibly go into an assembler. By doing that, I would actually have it better to put it maybe here and not need to create some endless cycles of conveyor belts all over my base or on top of the base. So that might be one thing. But at this stage, I'm actually using most of the materials for different things. So and even the space elevator needed just the basic stuff. So I guess I will be still carrying a lot of them by hand until I feel like we need to automate something so much that we need to, you know, store a lot of crafted materials somewhere. Good. What else did unlock? What is new? Nothing here. And the space elevator needs 500 concrete, 250 plates, 400 rods, and yeah, 1,500 wires. We might have many wires, because this one is working hard on just wires. Okay, it's not 1,000, but it's working. And yeah, I was thinking about creating the second miner, iron miner down there, so let's look at that. We need a portable miner for sure. But we can have one portable miner crafted. Nice. And then the miner needed... I have everything we need. So let's put it down next to this iron miner, and then we can rework the conveyor belts. And we will most probably not split it. We can leave the splitter on, but we will not split it. I will put this little conveyor up to the mine. So what kind of threats are dangerous in this game? As far as we have checked, we need to keep in mind that it's early access. There are little beasts running around, but I only met like 3, and they were mostly next to the mining nodes, when you approach them maybe for the first time. They are kind of fast. They start running around you and then start attacking, and that's about it. Except those, we of course saw the huge flying moth or something like that. I don't know where it is right now, but it was flying over us very recently. And then there were the like overgrown giraffes, some creatures that looked like from the movie Mist. Ah, you see, there is the moth in the background. And the last one is kind of a huge four-legged thing moving slowly or roaming slowly through the land. I can't find any of those right now, but it seems like there is not much hazard in this game for now. But it's early access, so. And it should also mostly focus on the crafting and production and processing of materials and getting the milestones. So I don't know if it will be, you know, hazardous. We need to see how the game develops, that's for sure. Okay, so we can put another miner here. Great. Whoops. So comparing to Astroneer, this is even less threatening, right? Just a little bit. All right. Can we control the splitter? No, we cannot. What I wanted to do, we definitely need to power this up. So we need a power line. Most probably to this one, because we have no free slots on those anyway. And okay, this is a bad thing because we filled it up. So the assembler, I will leave it here because when we disassemble it we should have the materials back. And I can place it somewhere else. But as I was saying, I'm not really needing any of those parts to be assembled en masse. And let's have a look at this so we can adjust the production of plates, because rods are produced fairly quickly but not plates. Okay, conveyor pole. This will actually help you to get it a little organized. What am I missing? I'm missing concrete. We have a lot of concrete. Really a lot of concrete. At least that production is just fine. So, we try again. Conveyor pole. First part of the conveyor belt right there. And I will need to destroy this. And make this happen. And it's going through a rock. Let's see if magic happens. Okay, it's magic. So it looks like your base is pretty big. How long have you been playing? It was just, yeah, I started yesterday afternoon. After I finished Astroneer in the morning. So it was like about 3.5 hours tops yesterday, and today it's just hour and a half. So yeah, there is a lot of things to process. There are a lot of things to process, to mine, to find the nodes, create the conveyor belts, get the materials rolling towards your this is a smelter, and then from you configure it to either work with iron ore or copper ore or limestone. No, limestone doesn't need a smelter. And then you have a constructor to create something a little bit more advanced, and then you can store it into a storage container like this, and if you need it you will just pick it up and use it for some crafting you need. So that's how it works. And what we actually managed here, before I was trying to get this one miner to split its resources into those two smelters, and that ended up with the parts being only on 50% production or efficiency. So now I have 99% efficiency, and I'm not sure why here I am having just 51, but it is essentially the same setup. Okay, maybe if I really get rid of this, it will change. Maybe there is something in the code of the game, because the splitter might have been slowing things down for some reason. Not sure. Still at 99% efficiency, and this is at 50. I don't know why. Maybe the ingots take a little longer to make, that's why the production is slower. And possibly if I had a splitter here, you can have conveyor splitters and you can have conveyor mergers, but that's about it. And I'm looking forward to see if there are containers with more inputs, because now you have just one conveyor that can go into a container, and then you have one that can go out if you need to process those materials further. But for now I'm using the containers to store the materials, because it seems that the mining nodes are endless so far. That's what I've seen so far. So I have a copper mine right there. I currently have those 2 iron mines down, and yeah, this one is processing limestone to concrete, and the limestone mine is right there down below. So this is also a fairly long conveyor belt, moving it slowly up the hill. Whoops. Good. So, if we wish to build a space elevator, which actually is needed for next tier, so tier 3 and upwards needs a space elevator face. Other than that, we still have some milestones in the tier 2. So we can create some jump pads or research those. So what milestone would be nice for us? Color gun. That's a funny one. Let's create those jump pads. So we need 200 plates, 200 rods, and 100 cables. Let's put what we have in the milestones already. And we definitely need more, so that's why we have some automation going on. 200 rods right there. And let's see if now... yeah, 59 plates. Let's have a look at these miners. So what is the productivity of these miners? Efficiency, I mean. Efficiency is 99%. So, okay, this one's giving us 30 per minute. 30 per minute as well. I thought that there will be different yield, and that's why we are having difficulties processing it in one. But guess that's not an issue. The only thing we need is time. Time and material equals profit. Well, there is no real profit here. You are not selling the stuff, you are just progressing. And as the tutorial lady told us, the space elevator will actually be delivering materials to some larger project assembly. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if we will see it actually in the early access version. But we already found an item that is work in progress, so I just stashed it. It's a Mercer sphere, so a weird alien thing with an impossibly smooth surface. Work in progress. Analyzing this will not give you anything. Thank you. Alright, I should create some cables by hand for now. Because sometimes it's actually quicker than if I would to build a constructor and then process it through it. I will still need to wait, and this is just not waiting, right? It beats waiting. Okay, just like that. I will leave some cables for me as well. There we go. And I can create... Okay, we have completed the rods and we just need the plates. Didn't I store a lot of iron? No, I stored a lot of copper. Why not process anything that I have on me, right? And maybe one more rod, and there we go. Wire. So I have... Oh yeah, I have copper ingots on me. Yeah, process those in the wire. And we will have materials for cables as well. Good, 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 good. A lot of wires. We actually have enough wires on us for the space elevator already. And I definitely have enough concrete as well, but yeah, we will need to give it a little weight for plates and rods. So now we need 200 plates, not 200, but the remaining of the 200, the remainder for the jump pads. So let's have a look how that's doing. And it's interesting because you see completely full conveyor belt of ore on that one. Maybe if I take this away, it will get better. It will give it some more time to process. I'm not sure. But it might be. Because for some reason from the beginning there are larger distances between the harvested pieces of iron, right? Whoops. No, it's not really changing. It's still spitting up a lot of iron ore anyway. So that's interesting. Let's process that anyway. I picked it up already. We can create some plates by hand. So I'm really interested to see how the space elevator will look like and if we can actually ride it. That would be nice. And we also found out that jumping off that rock from the very top almost will really hurt you. But other than that, there was no falling damage. And actually the jumping is pretty high still. It's like there is a lower gravity. How are we on biofuel? It's just great. Biofuel really takes a long time to burn. And we unlocked the chainsaw, and thanks to that we got a lot of wood. And that helped us to create a lot of biomass, and from biomass you create biofuel which lasts much longer. So remember that. Okay, there are still rods here. Maybe I can change this to plates as well. Let's do that. Let's change it to plates. I'll take the rods with me, but now we can have both of the constructors creating plates, and it will get things a little faster. Good. Let's put that into milestone. Okay, it's complete. So now you unlock a milestone.
Milestone reached. Buildings aimed at factory traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Okay, so actually now you send these materials to the orbit with the cargo pod, and it will return in 3.5 minutes. So as far as I see, the cargo pod is just a means of making the progress a little slower, so that you know you will not have quadrillion amounts of materials and just click unlock, 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 unlock. You will need to wait for the pod to return before you can get something different. Yeah, pod launched. You cannot choose an active milestone right now. Good, so let's have a look. Jump pad, tilted jump pad, and a U-jelly landing pad. So you need to jump from the jump pad and land in the U-jelly landing pad. Generates a speed dampening jelly, guarantees a soft landing. Funny stuff. So I actually could create one. A jump pad, and maybe have a U-jelly pad right there by the copper mine to test it out, but it needed reinforced plate, I guess. Okay. Ooh, it needs power. Okay. Do I have any power panel or pillar that has a free slot? 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4. So we will disconnect this, because we don't need it. We will need another power pole somewhere over there. I'm gonna possibly put it here, as we need to be on the grid, and we filled this power line, this power pole right now. So even if we wanted that assembler working, we would need to move it somewhere else. And let's try to craft that tilted jump pad. Okay, let's power it up. And I'm not sure how you are able to see where to land. Actually, for this we need 200 biomass. Oh my, okay, and cables. So we may try this as, you know, Leroy Jenkins. Damage to fixed property. Okay, so we got a little damaged, but we know where it goes. And I don't know how to really check how far you will go without first jumping. So it's interesting. Okay, let's have this. We can eat it and it will heal us. Great. all fixed. Doop 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 doop. So we tested it. I would actually need to position it a little different, right? Because we landed on the conveyor belt, so I hope this will be better. Test number 2. Ouch. Okay. Let's take these leaves because we will need biomass for the other pad, for the U jelly. And we also have a lovely chainsaw right here for these. Nice. This clears out things pretty fast. Okay, this is all by hand. No. Great. Some wood. Okay, more pale berries for healing. Nice. The wood gives out way too more biomass, so that is just great. But we also are using biofuel for, not biomass, but actually biofuel for the chainsaw. Good. So we need 200. Yeah, we need 20 wires and 200 biomass for the second one. And also the cargo pod returned, so we can choose another milestone. Ah, color gun first. Let's go for the color gun. Good, we need biomass. Okay, and we needed cables as well. Like that. We should have enough, right? Yep, we have enough. So now I will fire myself up into the air again and just let it slide to see where we really land. We land right here. Okay. How does it work? It doesn't need power as far as I see. So let's try to jump again. There is definitely an interesting traveling method. Yeah, I was looking at it like, really? Do you propose to jump all the way? And it seems like it's the way. That's odd. I guess previously I was propelled a little bit further. Is it bugged, maybe? Or it actually needs power? It actually needs power. Let me get rid of that branch over there. But also it's a little bit twisted because as far as I see it, it is not always the same distance that you are thrown away. I don't know why. So maybe if you jump, it gets you a little further. Let me jump again. Nice. Okay. So that's a neat effect. I like that. Testing done. The distance is changed when you jump. Yep, indeed. So when you just walk on it, it's not the same when you jump. So we know that now we built a system where we need to jump on that platform. And of course we need to heal. So let's eat up. Okay, these are better than the nuts. The nuts only heal you half a health bar. And these pale berries heal you full 1 point. So that's really nice. So what do you think about the game true so far? Will it take damage when landing on another jump pad? It will most probably propel you the other way around as well. Or if it's not this one, tilted one, then normal jump pad will most probably just fire you up in the air. Could be even deadlier, but I can see that you can create series of jumps to automatically jump you somewhere and then drop you off at a U-jelly platform. So that might be nice. I can see people getting completely wild about it, and maybe I will try to create something later on, because if the mining nodes will be really far in distance, that method could be one of the best ways to get around. But also, I believe I saw there are vehicles as well. So it's growing to be an interesting game for sure, even though it's still just early access. Okay, how are we on plates? Okay, we are good on plates for the space elevator. Now change everything into rods. And we should have rods for that, and then we can craft the elevator because I surely have concrete. So let's do that. A little bit of change in production. Okay, I have a lot of stuff on me. I need to maybe craft some things and put them away. Biomass from a few leaves, biomass from wood. And let's convert that to biofuel now, because we don't need any biomass. Nice. Biofuel lasts much longer, and maybe I should have a little look around and look how our biomass burners are doing, right? Bit of flower petals. I believe those flower petals will be used for the color gun. That is my expected outcome of that. Okay, let's do our rounds with the burners. 168. Can put it to 200. Can fill those as well. 200. How about this one? One should be doing fine as well. Okay, 200. I guess I didn't check that one for a bit longer, so let's see. Good. So total we are producing 80 megawatts of capacity of power and consuming 45, so we are really doing well. No need for another burner just yet. Will I have enough free slots for 500 concrete? Let's hope. So slowly but surely the rods are getting crafted, and we don't need to do it by hand, which is even better. Good, we are already on 215 out of 400. So let me try to take the rest of the concrete and get ready for the space elevator. Okay, we have 500 on us. Maybe I should have a look what I can offload to have a little bit of free space in my inventory. This is raw limestone. Just a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry, a little interruption. Sorry about the noise, guys. Unexpected Albus noise. Okay, this is a hell of a morning. Let's hope it will get better in the afternoon. All right, so let's transfer the things a little bit, a little bit in the inventory, and let's have a look at more rods. We are getting there. And there is no other option now than to wait. And then I'm very curious if we can place the space elevator on my little foundation I made here, because I can't really make it any wider due to the ground, so it hopefully will be enough. $289 out of 400. I can actually create plates myself as well. Not plates, we need rods, so let's create rods. I didn't realize that I have ingots on me. This will help the situation a lot and decrease the waiting time, right? We're almost there. And great, we have all the materials needed, so let's try to place the space elevator. Okay, I was trying it from this end. I guess it was saying me. Yep. Wow. Jesus. Okay, let's put it down, because I am not sure how this will work out. Wow, this is huge. Jesus. Maybe not the best placement, but anyway, it looks gorgeous. Whoa! It wasn't big enough, but it kind of fit, right? And this is it. So, space elevator requires delivery 1 project assembly platform. Delivery will unlock tier 3 and 4 load resources. 74 reinforced iron plates and 50 rotors. Wow, okay, load, seal, send. Some stickers right there. So this is the beast that will enable you to unlock next tiers. And after doing that, I actually need to take my lunch break. So sorry about that. I hope I'm not interrupting you watching me very closely, but I will be back in about an hour and a half, hopefully, and we will continue exactly from here. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you will return after the break and we will get more things done in Satisfactory. Thank you very much and see you in a bit. Bye for now.